Okay guys, welcome back for the next bit of Final Fantasy XIII. As always, this is Nocturne. I believe we were about to jump into a cutscene, so I'm going to be quiet now. Well, we'll jump into a cutscene as soon as we're done loading. I guess while we're loading, let me go ahead and say a few things. I hope you guys have been enjoying this little series of mine. I do plan on keeping it going through the entire game, which would be kind of silly to start a game and then go, never mind. I'm done. At least for games that have endings, I should say. Alright, and that's where we are with the story so far. Something I do believe I'll be checking here in a second is what other story pieces we have in our data log. But like I said, let's go ahead and jump into the cutscene.
Close. Now, where is the... Oops. Well then... Guess it's just us.
What did you expect? Even soldiers know not to go near the Fal'cie. You become a Fal'cie, and you're finished.
What do you mean, finished?
Haven't you heard, Miss...
Vanille.
Huh?
My name. And yours?
Hope. Thank you. What were we thinking?
Well, since we're here, let's look around.
Alright, welcome to Chapter 2.
Oh, check this out.
Hey! Vanille, where are you?
Well?
That's,
I guess everyone didn't quite appreciate her dancing. So yes, once again everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII. That should be good enough. There we go. As I said at the end of the last episode, I was going to go ahead and check the recording of everything. Everything seemed to be pretty good, as I believe you guys have witnessed. The only thing I will say is that the game audio seemed
Okay. Back to exploring.
a tad hollow, but I don't think there's a whole lot I can do. I am using the Black Magic Intensity Pro to record this, so while the video quality is amazing, as you guys can see, not really sure how to fix the audio. I went through all the settings and there wasn't really anything for making the audio any better. Maybe there's something I can do. I don't know. If anyone out there has any suggestions, I am definitely open to them. But I think for now, we'll go ahead and...
what are you doing here?
I don't know. Stop whining.
I thought this place was supposed to be empty.
Let's see. Can we... Nope. These guys can be pretty hard to sneak attack. But I will try and get one at some point in this chapter. Yes, click the button. And we have a stagger, and just go. Bam. Like that. Fortisol. Ah, yes. Those are handy. I believe we'll have a tutorial eventually, but... yeah, there we go. Shrouds. These are sort of like pre-battle buffs, so, and at least until everyone starts getting some magic. Yes, Hope. Please be quiet. He is not my favorite character.
Please don't go looking for trouble.
These guys tend to be... yeah, there we go. Pretty easy to get a preemptive strike on. It's great because you can bring them pretty much into an instant stagger. And if you attack quick enough, you're done in less than 10 seconds. Yeah, there you go, 7 seconds. Not bad. Deceptisol, that one's nice. That one basically guarantees instant stagger as, let's see, yeah. Difficult for passing enemies to detect. It more or less kind of cloaks you. Let's see, what do we got in here? Lots and lots of potions. Awesome. So yes, I believe the name of the chapter mentioned this, but this is the Vestige. It's what they call anything left over from... actually, I guess I'll hold off on saying that. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone out there, so... as I said before, I will try and let the story do most of the talking and explaining for me. Nope. Okay, well, at least I got a stagger on him. Okay. So, not entirely sure where I left off talking about things last episode, even though for me it's been all of 5 minutes. I seem to be forgetful sometimes. I believe I was mostly talking about, in my opinion, the lack of quality... yes. Preemptive strikes. Got it. I think I just explained that to you guys. Let's see.
It's his.
There we go. It can be a little tricky to get those guys, but... so I guess her vanilla auto battle's probably a lot faster. There we go. Six seconds. There we go. Beat my old time. Ah, yes. Another iron bangle. Wrong button. There we go. Yeah, I believe that was Snow's power bike thingy. I'm pretty sure this is where we came in. Yes, it is. Okay. So yeah, in my opinion, lack of quality of stuff on YouTube for this game. So hopefully I have done a pretty good job getting to this stuff up for you guys. And I think, like I said earlier, hopefully YouTube has not been giving me too much trouble as far as their content ID system goes. Trying to claim copyright infringement on this stuff, even though it's obviously fair use. I had that problem with my Hydrophobia LP. the very first episode got tagged as copyright infringement, I think because the opening cutscene, they somehow tagged the music in that as being owned by someone. It was irritating.
Aren't you scared?
Not so much.
You really don't get it.
Pulse, Fal'cie, and Lissy are bad news. That's why Cocoon kicked them out. Live too close to the Fal'cie, one-way ticket to Pulse. That's the purge in a nutshell.
If they catch us here, they'll purge us too. And
What's
then...
your problem?
What's my... Pulse is hell on Earth.
We'll be okay. Calm down.
Get off me.
Sarah?
Huh?
Can you hear me? Where are you?
Don't worry, Sarah. Your hero is on his way. Wonder what that's for.
Alright, if you'll excuse me guys 1 second, I'm feeling a little paranoid that I'm not actually recording my mic audio. Okay, we're good. Just wanted to make sure I didn't go and record like 15 minutes of this game and accidentally save over, so I'd have to go and replay a very large portion of it. Gee, I wonder what that's for. Their hints are none too subtle. Nope. These guys are really hard to sneak up on.
Wrapped up and ready.
There we go. And I believe we are done.
Just too easy.
Wow. I'm pretty sure the first time I did that fight, I was at like 2 minutes or something. For whatever reason, I never wanted to use the hand grenade. I guess it always seemed like, oh no, it's gonna take two bars? No, I want to just do the double
Just
attack.
hold on, Sarah.
But as you guys just saw, it really is pretty useful.
Still won't budge? I think the door's winning.
Why didn't I listen?
Beg your pardon?
It was me. This is my fault.
Beg your pardon?
Cover your ears.
Huh? Oh, blast charge? Oh, wait, hold on. All right, hold. All right, go for it! Make it happen!
I'm so sorry. Please let me in. Please?
Hey!
Right.
What? How'd you open it?
Yep, shrouds. Just explained those. Thank you.
Pulse folks can learn a thing or two about interior design.
I don't know, I kind of like it. Especially up there, that's really kind of fancy. I don't know, sort of reminds me of, I don't know, maybe an opera house. You got the really nice stands up there, the expensive seats. Anyway.
There you go, stomping off on your own.
Yeah, it should be fine. Nice. Well, let's us finish that guy off and blitz these guys. And now I think we'll just attack. Maybe not the best idea. It worked out pretty well. Oh, okay, that worked out really well. Alright. Wicked Fangs. Yeah, a lot of the stuff you pick up ends up being used for, well, I'll say things later on in the game.
No reason to go picking fights, right?
As you wander out in front of these dogs. I think I missed the second one that time. And attack. So as I was mentioning earlier, I did check my audio and video recording. And one thing I did notice about my voice recording is that between sentences, sometimes you can hear me take a breath. I hope that doesn't annoy anyone too much. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about it. I am not so familiar enough with Audacity to figure out how to filter that out. I imagine it'd be pretty difficult, but I don't know. Ah, go! There we go. So for now, hopefully it doesn't bother anyone. Got a few more over here, guarding another chest, as it were. Nope. Come on. And there we go. Yeah, preemptive strike is really a very useful thing to get in battles, as you can imagine. But it looks so awesome when you take out 4 guys with 1 hit like that. I think the fastest battle I've ever had was possibly 2 seconds. Last time I played, anyway. Again, it's been a while. Maybe it was just 3 seconds. But either way, that's still pretty fast. Alright. Our first little mini-boss here. Hopefully I don't regret not saving. This guy's pretty tough, as I recall. Easiest way to get him is to stagger him, if memory serves. So you want to just kind of keep pounding on him, take regular healing breaks, as I'm failing to do at the moment. There we go. And just build up that stagger gauge. And then kick his ass. That should be okay. There we go. Got that one a little close. That was good. Nothing? Come on, that was like a mini-boss. Oh well, I think we're just about done with lightning and saws for the moment.
Hard to believe no one noticed these things for all these years.
Maybe not. No. No, that was kind of a waste. Oh, come on. I so had that guy staggered. There we go. So I guess something to ask you guys now. My intention has been to pretty much do minimal editing on this series, which means basically leaving in every fight that's not me just grinding. But I'd like to go ahead and get your opinion on that kind of stuff now. I mean, like I said, I kind of planned on leaving everything in. But some of these fights in between, I could be convinced to leave out. Although, you kind of miss out on the whole exploring and seeing everything. To me, that's just really kind of part of the story, so like, if you were playing the game, I kind of want to give that experience to you.
Robotic death machines. Fantastic.
And we got a few of those. Let's see if we can't get a stagger on these guys. There we go. This should help the fight greatly. So you can get an instant blitz. Oh yeah. Hopefully Saz is focusing on the other guy. Not wasting. The stagger we have on him. Go, 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 go! There we go. Oh yeah. That is the way to do it. Yeah, for any of you guys who might be playing this game or are going to be playing this game, I would definitely recommend using those Deceptisols when you get them, as you will eventually be able to buy them, so if you think they'll come in handy, by all means.
If those things are still around, might be some soldiers trapped in here too. Except they'd probably be Fal'cie by now. Huh? Not even human anymore. Just post-Fal'cie. Enemies of Cocoon. Can't show them any mercy.
There's the next one.
Alright, I guess this is a good enough chance to go ahead and check our data log, see if there's any... yes. So let's see, Chapter 1. I think this is more or less just recapping everything we saw. Suspect citizens are wrenched from their tranquil existence and threatened with exile to the world of Pulse. The purge has begun. The land below is set to crawl with unknown perils, and terrified civilians begin to rebel against the purge. Yeah, Fates intertwined. I think I'll go ahead and skip these, but these are pretty good. The Bodhum Vestige was a minor local landmark paid little regard. That changed on this night, when SciComm discovered that the relic's long-sealed entrance had somehow been opened. A reconnaissance team was sent inside, reporting the discovery of a pulse Fal'cie before communication links suddenly went silent. Deeming it probable that the soldiers had been made Fal'cie, the Sanctum then resealed the door to the Vestige, trapping the team inside. The following day brought public announcement of both the discovery and plans for the purge. Let's see, it was day 13. A Fal'cie of Pulse origin was discovered within a vestige on the outskirts of Bodhum 2 days previously, having apparently spent centuries in hibernation with humans none the wiser to its presence. The Sanctum deemed the potential contamination by pulse magic a risk too great to overlook and immediately enacted legislation permitting the purge, an involuntary removal of the Fal'cie and the entire population of Bodhum from Cocoon. Deportees were told only that they would be transported to Pulse. Let's see, I guess, yeah, we'll read this one. Resting in Cocoon's shadow, the sprawling and enigmatic lower world of Pulse is home to a multitude of terrors. The land is commonly believed to be inhospitable to human life, and a strict ban on interworld travel forbids citizens of Cocoon from venturing there. To challenge this hypothesis, not even members of the Sanctum's upper echelon can claim to have seen the surface with their own eyes, but the attempted invasion by the world's savage armies several centuries ago is well documented. Widespread fear of a repeated assault persists among the populace even today, with colloquial references often likening the world to a manner of living hell. So there you go, that is the standing propaganda on the world below. Fal'cie are an existence beyond human comprehension, possessed of incredible magic power. The ones responsible for Cocoon's construction are protectors of humanity, but there are others of their kind as well. The Fal'cie. The Fal'cie who dwell on Pulse and name themselves enemies of Cocoon. Humans who encounter Pulse Fal'cie are cursed, being turned to l'Cie and ordered to destroy Cocoon. It is for this reason that most ordinary citizens support the Purge. Anyone who may have come into contact with one of these Fal'cie represents a dire threat. And let's see, basically just kind of explained tools of Fal'cie from the world below, or Pulse Fal'cie, are considered dangerous enemies of Cocoon society, as there exists no means of removing the l'Cie brand and the curse thereby imposed. Pulse l'Cie are hunted relentlessly. I think they kind of go into the rest of this stuff during the story, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Let's see. Yeah, we read Pulse, let's go ahead and read Cocoon. That is an image of Cocoon. It's actually kind of cool. Pretty good name. From her lofty seat, the world of Cocoon has long enjoyed tranquility. The interior of her spherical shell supports several sprawling cities and a population numbering in the tens of millions. Although a variety of dangerous beasts prowl the wilds, advanced technology and the protection of the world's Fal'cie keepers ensure residents a peaceful and prosperous existence. Travel to the lower world of Pulse is forbidden, but given their deep-seated cultural fears of the place, Cocoon citizens would not even think to venture beyond the paradise they know. The Hanging Edge, that was pretty much the bridge area. Relic of days before the War of Transgression. Area was once a thriving urban center, but residents were forced to abandon the place during the attacks by Pulsian forces. Since designated a restricted zone, civilian access prohibited, became nothing more than a name on maps. And the Vestige, like where we are now. The Fal'cie sculpted Cocoon in antiquity using resources harvested from the world below. When Cocoon's shell was fractured in the war, they repaired it with the raw materials again gathered from Pulse. Buildings chief among them. Remnants of these structures, termed Vestiges, can still be found throughout Cocoon today. The centuries-old vestige outside Bodhum was believed to be nothing more than a harmless curiosity. The discovery of the Pulse Fal'cie inside its walls proved this false, however, leading to the detainment and subsequent purging of countless citizens whose only crime was being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, as for the rest of these, I think I'm going to go ahead and hold off, and maybe I'll sit down and read them in sort of a bonus episode, where it'll kind of be for those who want to catch up on these more story pieces. But for now, let's go ahead and pick up with Snow as we run around and hit buttons. And as you can see, your inventory does travel between characters, even though we are very far apart. Still have 33 potions, all our weapons, accessories, lots of iron bangles. And, okay, so, let's fight.
Nothing to worry about. Ha!